Hi, today we're gonna be doing Easter cookies. So your each kit, either 6 or 12 cookies, you're gonna get the same stuff, okay? So we're gonna have 5 colors: white, yellow, green, blue, pink. Aren't they just so pretty? And then we're gonna get like a little you'll see what is that for, okay? And then a sprinkle mix. Made those especially for you. So I will call it custom mix, okay? So as far as cookies, we're gonna have a bunny. See the ears and stuff? Bunny. That's also a bunny. That's we're gonna use this green um, flower as a tail. You'll see that. And then we have a cupcake. I mean, who doesn't need cupcakes during that time, right? And then a little chicken in an egg shell. So see, like it's just barely came out of an egg. And then of course, everybody gonna get 2 eggs. So you guys can do whatever you want to do. If you have 12 kids, you get, of course, more of those cookies, but let's do the sixth one. So, what we're going to start with, and again, if you need to stop me or pause me, it's fine. We're going to cut the bags. If you don't feel comfortable with the scissors, ask your mom, dad, or grandma, grandpa, older sister, brother, whoever is with you, okay? So, we're going to cut just a tiny bit. See? Just not let me see if it's focused. Not a huge, see? Okay, every single one of them we're gonna cut a little bit. Don't make the hole too big, because then you're gonna have a problem to have a control over the icing. Don't make it too small, because then nothing comes out, okay? See? I'm not wearing gloves because those cookies are not gonna be eaten by anybody. This is just strictly for video. And it's just easier for me this way instead of wasting gloves. Nowadays gloves are not that easily accessible. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a chicken. Okay. So for the chicken, of course, chicken is yellow. So we're going to start with the yellow. Okay. So you know how the eggshell is kind of like a cracked, right? When the chicken comes out. So what we're going to do is this. Do like a little zigzag. See? Okay. And then we're going to outline the chicken. All right. Now we're going to take the pink color and we're going to do the beak. Because you know when they're little, they have like pink ones. They don't have actual orange one, just pink. And just a tiny bit like this. Okay. Now you're going to take the white color icing and you're going to trace the eggshell. So again, you're going to finish this zigzag right here and then go around down. Oops. I went a little bit crazy here. See, that's why you have to have control over your icing. But if something like this happened, that's why you have toothpicks in your kit. And you're just gonna take it off. See, take it off. Perfect. Wipe the toothpick with the paper towel or something, okay? So there you go. We're gonna start from this side maybe. There you go. Just outline the egg. Okay? So this is how it looks. And we're gonna put this to the side so it can dry a little bit, okay? Once this dry, we're gonna take the little bunny, this bunny. Okay, so it's completely up to you. What color do you want to do? You can do green, pink, blue, whatever, whichever one. Okay, so I want to do a green one because why not? So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna outline, just like with the chicken. See, if your hole is a little bit too small, so nothing comes out really, make it just a tiny bit bigger, not too much, because it's gonna happen like with the white icing on the chicken. Okay, so we're gonna outline it. And again, this is just one idea of doing this. You can just put a bunch of sprinkles on it and call it a day, okay? So we're gonna outline this. Okay? And now count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you're good. You know how to count to 10. That's good for you. We're gonna be filling in inside what we just outlined. We're gonna fill in. Again, whichever color you want, okay? I picked green because why not? You can do yellow, pink, or blue, or just white. It's fine too. So what you're gonna do is just squeeze it, not super hard because you don't want the piping bag to break, but hard enough to get this out, okay? And you're just gonna fill this out. Don't go too close to the edges because then you're just gonna have icing everywhere except on a cookie. Okay? Work those muscles a little bit. If it's too hard to do it this way, just move it around. See? Excuse me, that's not me, that's the bag. I promise. Okay, so now you see how we have those little edges on the side. So we can either do it with the bag, just add a little bit more. Okay, or we can use the toothpick that's inside your kit and kind of move the icing around. See? So whatever is easier for you, you can use the toothpick, you can use the little bag, whatever is easier for you. Okay, now to smooth it out, this is my technique. Pat, pat, patty cake. Pat, pat, pat. Don't pat too hard because you're going to break the cookie. Just kind of give it a tiny pat. Okay? See how smooth that is? So now I really want to do something extra. So I want to do little polka dots. And again, you can do whichever color you like. And just put some polka dots here. Smaller, or you can do bigger. Doesn't have to be perfect because polka dots are not perfect. Okay. Okay, how cool is that? So now this is that little flower that's for, okay? We're gonna do this to look like it's a bunny tail. Look at this, how cute. And guess what? This cookie is done. So you can actually put it to the side, completely to the side, so it can dry and you can eat it during Easter time day, or you can just eat it today, later on. Why not? Okay, so now we're going back to the chicken. We're gonna fill in the white part, so which is the egg. So just like we did with the bunny, we're just gonna fill it up. Okay, if you need 2 hands, 1 hand, up to you. There's no the proper way to do it. Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. There's no proper way to do it, so just completely up to you, whatever is easier for you. Okay, and again, you can use the little toothpick that's provided in your box and move it around. Mine is a little bit runny. I'm not sure why. Yours shouldn't be like this, but there you go. And here also you can do little polka dots. You don't have to. You totally don't have to. But you can do some little sprinkles on this. But I want to do like a little polka dots. Because everything is better with polka dots, right? Especially on Easter. There you go. And what we're going to do, we're going to put this to the side so it can dry before we do the chicken. Now we're going to take the bunny. You see, ears, bunny. So bunnies, are usually white, right? White, maybe like a brown or gray, but mine's gonna be white. So we're gonna do it, we're gonna trace it again. Trace. And again, do not go all the way to the edge, because you remember what happened to the chicken? Yeah. You don't want the icing to go outside of the cookie. So we're gonna just do just a little bit closer to the middle, not all the way to the edge. Okay, so we are tracing. If I'm going too fast, pause me. You know how to pause it already. If you don't, if you're too small to do it, then ask your mom or dad or grandma or somebody adult, okay? So see how it is? So now we're gonna put this guy to the side so it can dry. I know it's a lot of work, but it's gonna be worth it. Cupcake. Who likes cupcakes? Yeah, me too. Like a lot. So, since we haven't used blue really yet, let's do blue cupcake lining, the bottom part. We're gonna outline like this, maybe like a little wave here. Okay, see? And now the cupcake, because the icing is usually white, let's do white. Again, we're gonna outline it. Okay, don't go too close to the edge, because look at this. If you go too close to the edge, you see, that's gonna start falling off. And now what we're gonna do, yes, you're right, we're gonna put it to the side so it can dry. Let's do an egg. Well, this one it's not a pretty egg. Yours are prettier, but I just picked the ones that are not the prettiest. So I'm gonna show you one way to do the egg, and then you can do completely different if you want to. It's totally up to you. But this is just something that I thought it's gonna be super cute. So we're gonna outline the egg. Mine looks more like a ball, but eggs are different little bit shapes. Outline it. See that? And we're gonna leave it for a few seconds. And then we're gonna move on to a chicken. I know I love outlining, but then you don't want the icing to go all over the place, so you have to wait a little bit. See how we waited with the chicken, and the outline is pretty much dry, so you can touch it and it's not gonna stick to your fingers. So now we're gonna fill in the chicken. There's no best way to hold the bag. See, sometimes I hold it like this, sometimes I hold it like this. So it completely depends how you feel comfortable with it, okay? There is not one way fits all. Everybody has their own way of holding the bags, okay? So don't feel like you have to do it the way I do it. As long as you get that icing out, you're good. Okay, you can use the toothpick to move it around. This one is not too bad for me, so I'm just gonna do it like that. Okay, so now we have a chicken. And now in your bag, you have this little black balls. So we're gonna use that for eye. See? And now if by accident this little pearl went down or up that you don't like it, you can move it with your toothpick. See, back and forth until you have it in the right space, and then you just push it down a little bit. How cute is that? I know, I like it too. And guess what? This one is done. So if you have more than one of them in your kit, you can fix it the way you want it, okay? If you just have one, you can do it the same way, the way you want it. You can do the egg pink, blue. You can add some sprinkles, whatever you like, okay? This is just one idea. So this guy is done. We're gonna put it away next to that other bunny. And we're going back to the cupcake. Yay, cupcake. See, when you go too close to the edge, when you're trying to grab it, see what happens? Wipe it on the paper towel. So we're gonna fill in the blue part, because that's the cupcake liner. You know when you have a cupcake and that little paper, that you have to peel off to in order to eat the cupcake. Yeah, that's what it is. It's called cupcake liner. Okay. And fill it in. I'm holding this finger like this because my hands are really shaky. I know it's crazy, but sometimes it happens. So that's kind of pushing me the way I need to go with this icing. See? Okay. And now we can do lines. I'm thinking lines. You can do blue, yellow, green, whatever you like. I'm gonna do pink. So we're gonna do from the top to the bottom, top to the bottom, top, bottom. Okay. See that? We can leave it like this, or we can do something cool. Okay. Take your toothpick, put the toothpick in the blue icing, and then pull it all the way to the side. See that? It will disappear the line in a minute. Now you're going to take the toothpick in your other hand and do the same thing, but from this side. And go to the side. And then again, switch the hands. Push the toothpick inside the icing and pull it through. And then at the very end also, if you want to. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? You can do a little pat. Look at this. How cute is that? Okay, so again, let this dry just a tiny bit. So we're going to put it to the side, and we're going to go back to the bunny. If I'm going too fast, pause it, okay? I'm not going to feel bad. So we're going to fill in the bunny. Forgot what's called. Jeez. Can you believe that? You guys are not going to school for like what, 3 weeks? And I'm losing the words. Some crazy stuff. So now I'm gonna do that. Since my icing is a little runny, I'm gonna use the toothpick to move it around. You can move it with the bag like I showed you previously. Yes, you're doing an awesome job. Looking good. Okay, so now, you know the bunny has like the ears and the inside is like pink. So you're gonna take pink color and you're gonna do something like this. And then fill it in. See that? Looks like ear, right? I know. Super cool. Same thing on this side. Fill this in. You can use toothpick if there's something going on. You can move it around with the toothpick too. Okay. And we have ears. Now we gotta add the nose. Let's do nose pink also. You can do blue. If you want your bunny to be a boy, you can do them all blue. It's fine. Okay. Now we're gonna take those little black pearls. So one right here for the eye. One right here for the eye. If you can move it with your toothpick around a little bit. My nose is a little bit crooked. Haha, let me fix this. Doesn't have to be perfect. There you go, just a little bit better. How cool is that? So now we gotta make it a little smile too. So you're going to do something like this. See that? Ta-da! Now you can add, if you would do blue, you can add blue. You can do little eyebrows. And a whiskers. Ta-da! How cute. So if you want your bunny to be a girl, which is pink, you can open your sprinkle mix, and there should be like a little flowers in there too, like a little different kind of things. So you can just use some of this and put, let's say, a little flower here. See that? Just add like a little, let's say, little accent right here. Again, you can use your toothpick to move these things around. Check it out. Cute, right? I think it's super cute. Okay, so this guy is done. We're gonna put it to the side so it can completely dry. Now we're going back to a egg. Okay, like I said, I want to do it white. The other one you can do completely different the way you want it, but I just want to show you something cool. So we're gonna fill in the egg with white. Okay, again, you can use toothpick to move this thing around. Or you can use a bag, just like I showed you the other way. Just kind of add a little bit more. And now I want to do a different color. So take all of your colors and we're going to do different things here. Let's say blue. We're going to do like a little up and down. Look at that. Okay. Now let's take green and let's do 2 lines. Okay. Now let's take yellow. If your bag has like a little crusty thing, see how it crossed over, just use a paper towel, piece of paper towel, and just kind of wipe it. See, comes off. Here we're gonna do maybe like a little zigzag. Okay, and with the pink, I don't know, maybe let's do some dots. Or like a jelly beans or something. Then we can add a little bit more of different shapes going on. Oh, look what happened to my icing here. See, this is what happens when you go too close to the edge. That's why you gotta be careful with that, okay? Not a big deal if it does, but try not to. Okay, maybe some green dots. So yeah, it should look way better. Unfortunately, my icing is a little bit runny. So don't look at this side, just look at this side. Okay? Just an idea how to do that part. So the other egg, you can do the way you want to do. So we can do, let's say, pink. You can do blue, green. And you can just around and then fill it in. You can wait in between, completely up to you. I would wait, just like with the white one, because we didn't wait long enough and look what happens, but it's all good. Little pat, 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 pat. Okay, so we have the pink egg. And we can do, since the other one is a complete disaster, if you want to look at it. Ooh, my goodness. That's what happens when I don't wait long enough in between the filling in and the my goodness, I can't even talk. You know, when we outline it, we gotta wait for a little bit. If you don't wait long enough, this is what happens. Oh, geez. That's okay. It's still a good cookie to eat, right? Okay. Anyways, don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself sometimes. It's fine. So we have this one. So we can again do the same way we were doing over there. A little zigzag. Maybe some lines. Okay. Maybe add some yellow to it. Little dots. Or you can just put a bunch of sprinkles on it. There you go. Whole bunch of sprinkles. How about that? How cute is that? You see how that I added I added a little bit of edible glitter to it. That's why it's so sparkly. Cute. Okay, good. So now we're going back to the last one, cupcake. See how we had to wait for this white icing to dry? Now it's dry when you touch it. And that prevents us from this happening. So we're going to fill in with the white icing. Because you know, when we have cupcake, unless they are like colorful cupcakes, the icing is pretty much white. We're going to fill it all the way. Okay. And now in that one bag, you have the little jelly beans, whatever they are. And we can add kind of like on the top, kind of like a cherry on the top. Okay. And then the rest, sprinkle it. Because who doesn't like sprinkles on a cupcake? And there you go. Move this around with your toothpick. How cute is that? So now you have a cupcake, an egg, a bunny, another bunny, chicken, and a melted egg. Again, you can do whichever colors you want. It's completely up to you. This is just an idea. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a great Easter. I know we are in a little lockdown going on, but just do the best out of it and enjoy and smile a little bit.